Hello everybody, welcome to XRL X2 for round 4 at Saudi for the Jeddah Grand Prix.
We'll just call it the Jeddah Grand Prix.
Call it either, can't we? Saudi Grand Prix, Jeddah Grand
Yeah.
Prix, either or. So we have 12 in the field tonight and we have one quali ban who is XRL low. So he will shortly be retiring, I'm sure. As there's less than 16 runners, we'll be on short quali tonight as well. Crispabite taking the onus in the early part of the session and heading out onto the track first. This is should really introduce my commentator tonight.
I was waiting
Frog.
for you to do it. Good evening.
Don't worry about the accent, he does know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I think I do anyway.
Well,
No,
we hope he does.
It's a tough track, this one. Really tough track. One of my favourites. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, I think the setup is the key to this track, to be honest.
Oh, definitely.
Well, through our own experience over the last few days, getting our setups right for X1, which will be later on this evening, I think it's pretty safe to say that if you don't have it right, you're going to really struggle.
Yeah.
I think even more so than the last track, we will see quite a variance in setup as well, as some people won't feel confident in the rear of the car. We'll probably run in quite a bit more rear wing.
Yeah, I've seen that myself quite a lot already. Me and myself, I prefer to run the lower wings, but yeah, if you're not comfortable with it, obviously you can't. But I've seen wings ranging from 34, 28 down to as low as 25, 17. So,
Yeah, I think we'll probably be towards the upper end of the range, if I'm honest. I don't think we're going to see anybody running like mega low wings out of the X2 crowd. Just through like quite a few of them being on controller, for example, and I think it'll be even... Well, this is a really tough track if you're on controller, so...
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to bring up the telemetry and that on the screen. So Vispa's the first one to start his lap after heading out the pits first. He's just come through sector 1. Pretty tidy lap so far, it looks like.
Yep.
Oh, little wide there though. Yeah, Zola, Frog does prefer walls. Oh dear me.
What was he saying?
Who was that in the Red Bull? So Meerkat clearly is caught up with who was it, Vispabite during the course of his lap and has just pushed his way through basically.
That's not ideal.
Yeah. So Mantic crosses the line with a 1:28.5. It's rather unfortunate for Vispa, isn't it?
Yeah, Magic Mike crosses the line with a 1:28.7. Not bad that.
And Edgar's just crossing now with a 28.4.
4.
Provisional pole by less than half a tenth.
Yeah, so after last week's race, I've got my eyes on Lucia Lou. Just on board with her now.
This is Jeff coming out the final. Oh no, he's on his outlap, sorry.
Got ahead of yourself there.
Yeah, I did. It's getting quite excited. So who's next on the track? Tome's next on the track.
Yep.
According to the game, he's got a purple sector 2, but I believe everybody always has a purple sector 2. That's that bug that they've not really ever programmed out, isn't it?
Yeah, also to note, Kiwi, they go out on mediums.
Tome's backed out. Who's that next on the track? Can't actually tell. Is it the Aston? Is that the Aston colour? I think it is, yeah, Boothie. Oh, he's invalidated anyway. Shikari's boxing after setting a 129 on the mediums.
Lucilu coming around the final corner now. Nice and tidy. Power down.
Oh, short shifting quite a lot out of the final turn. 128.2. Looks like we're going to see some 27s here.
Very possible, my friend.
It's quite early in the session, so the track's bound to rubber up as we go on, isn't it?
Yeah, the grip will just keep getting better as time goes by.
Don't suppose you happened to look at the weather, did you, on Mike's stream?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It's as we expected. Looks like it's going to be dry. There's a 20% chance of rain. Yeah, I'm going to say it's going to be dry. Yeah, it goes up to 21 after 15 minutes, and then 22 after 30. Yeah, it's you're pretty much guaranteed for it to be dry around here, but
it's most likely going to be dry with that, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, we thought that at Qatar last season, didn't we? Look what happened there.
We did, but that was telling us it was going to be a wet race before it started, though.
Mike's just going to head out onto track now, I believe.
Boothie across the line with a 29.4. You seem to be quite tidy. Just the last few corners of the lap, you just seem to be a little bit scrappy there.
Yeah.
It's like Jeff was on a lap, but he may have aborted by the look of it.
Yeah, he's still got 56% DRS, hasn't he? But I mean, he's got a 128 here, which isn't a bad time.
Getting to that point of the session where there's quite a few cars on the track. Some on out laps, some are in laps.
Yeah, you really have to be
where
careful.
It can get. Yeah, it can get a bit messy at this point.
If in doubt, just move out the way, stay off the racing line. If you're not sure, that's what I'd say. Saying that, we've all had our moments.
Just on board with Tom just now.
Yep.
10 through sector 2. Oh, that's probably the most difficult corner on the track, I'd say, to get right and carry momentum through onto that back straight.
It's the one I struggle with the most.
But if you don't get it right, you just lose time all the way down until the left right here.
And again here.
And even here.
Yeah. Same again. If you mess it up, you're losing time right the way down to the final corner.
Need to be like super confident and just try and take as much speed through it as you can to get your ultimate lap time.
Yeah.
Quite tidy through the final turn.
Yep.
I think this is another backed off lap though, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, Mike's about to start his lap. If you want to switch over to it. See what Mike's got.
Nothing like a bit of pressure, Isola. Heading down into turn 1. Yeah, pretty tidy.
Nice and tidy.
Powered down nice and early, which is good. Hopefully this car stays out the way, it does.
Nicely done.
That's kind of that corner where you kind of aim for the wall and then wait for the car to understeer past it.
Oh, yeah, the little
touch there. Oh, is he? Yeah, he's kept on track limits, he's fine.
Yeah. He'll have lost a bit of time through that, but not too bad.
I can imagine that turn's probably quite difficult on the automatic gears, just because quite often you short shift out of that to keep the traction.
Yeah, you see Mike's on controller as well, and he's doing well. I mean, I'd hate to see myself on controller around this track.
So funny, I for years I was a controller player and I couldn't go back and do it now.
Yeah,
I'd hit the wall every like 5 meters, I think.
I actually loved the game when I started playing it on controller, and I thought that was amazing. And then as soon as you try a wheel, there's no going back. For me, anyway.
Here we go into the final turn. Oh, Tom, something's happened. Sorry to cut away.
No, that's alright, I'll stay with Mike. Nice and tidy final corner.
Tom and somebody else has had a bit of a moment.
Crossed the line in
the Ferrari.
29.2. not a bad bank for Mike. Sure he can go quicker than that. Who was it you said who had an incident?
So Tomes picked up a 5-place grid penalty, and I think it might have been the Ferrari of, is that Fritzy 2011 that he had a moment with?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Shikari just coming through Sector 2 now on the back straight. He's just under 4/10 up on his previous best.
Yeah.
That'll put him in the mix if he keeps that going. Well taken there.
Very well taken. Good exit.
Pick your braking point, turn in nice and tight.
Yeah. Doesn't look like a bad lap, does it?
Yeah, should be up there. It is, it's an 18.2.
Nice lap. Oh, that's close.
Very close at the top now. So who else have we got? We got an Alpha Tauri going through the final sector, I think. Are we?
Top 4 drivers are within a tenth of each other.
Yeah, Edgar must
That's
be.
pretty close.
No, it's Mag, and he's on an end lap.
Yeah, top 4 within a tenth of each other. That's pretty good.
What else have we got? Got the Aston Martin and Boothie on track. He looks like he's on a lap.
Yeah.
See though, his first sequence of corners, if you get yourself even a little bit offline, you are losing millions of time through there.
You are.
You honestly might as well just abort your lap and go again if you've got enough fuel.
That's the thing. Again, it's another really tough track to put your quali lap in on. It's just, there's so many places where you can lose a lot of time with such a small mistake.
That was a little bit more than a love tap there from Boothie. I think it was full-on passionate kiss there.
It was, wasn't it? He's kept on going. He hasn't backed out. So he must be...
No, he hasn't. Well, he was half a second up on his previous best through the first sector, so...
He's probably still seeing that he's up on his lap, hopefully, so he's going to finish it.
He keeps it going, he should end out in the 28s. That was very well taken through the final turn. There's again quite a bit of short shifting up that back straight. So just over half a second up on his previous best, and he gets in with a 28.8.
Puts him into P7.
Right, so Mantic's ahead on the track to start his lap, so I think I'll probably stick on board with him because I think he'll be one of the contenders for pole position.
Yeah, I'm on board with him as well.
Only caught the tail end of what happened during quali, but I'm sure there'll be some stewards will be looking at what happened with Vispa, or Vippa, sorry. There you go, starts his lap. Oh!
Backed out.
Backed out.
Yeah, okay. Must have backed out for some reason.
So so it's Edgar's the next car on the track. Maybe his tyres aren't ready.
Maybe
he's carrying too much fuel.
He hasn't got up to temperature, or he's looking to burn some more fuel off. So Edgar, the same one?
Yeah.
Tidy, got a bit of a squiggle on the exit.
Oh, I just love watching the replays to see how close you get to some of those walls as you're doing your lap. It's brilliant.
It's like a competition to see who can get closest, isn't it?
Makes you actually feel a little bit like the real thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You've seen how close you get to the walls. Just under half a tenth up on his previous best through Sector 1. I think it's quite difficult actually to get the best out of that long turn.
Yeah.
Oh, he had to take 2 stabs at the turn in there, but he managed to keep a pretty decent amount of momentum going. Quite a few drivers not really keeping it that straight down the straight. Purple Sector 2, which once again we'll ignore because everybody's fastest in Sector 2.
Yep.
208 down the back straight. Oh, very nicely taken through the final turn. I think that's probably the best I've seen so far in the session.
Good.
It's going to be a 27. Oh,
28
just
0.
outside.
Oh.
28 flat. That's
So
a bit of a
next-
marker, that one.
Viper Bike was next, but he's backed out.
So Mantic's just starting his lap now after taking another warm-up lap. He's got a car ahead of him on the track though.
Yeah, let's stick with Mantic.
And he's got one of the Alfa Romeos coming out the pits.
It's not
This is
ideal.
not ideal for his lap.
Oh, nicely
Very
done.
tidy through first
Nicely
sector.
done.
Just over a 10th up on his best so far. Until this point, I'd say this is probably about the cleanest quick lap I've seen.
Yeah. It's been really good so far. Oh,
Oh, wiggle.
oh,
Oh,
again.
I
Commentators
was
case,
limited
that
by
was.
the rear of the car. Yeah,
Commentators case.
yeah, the car seemed to be going mid-corner.
Yeah. It's the weight transfer.
Nicely done on the final turn again.
Nice lap.
And then to the 27s. So that's a
Very nice lap.
27.893. See what Lucia's up to. She goes round her lap. Onto the back straight. Up a small amount after sector 1. Now Lucia's actually hugging the walls, which we've not really seen from many of the other drivers.
Yeah. Again, we go careful middle sector.
Now, this is what I was more expecting to see. Shortening the track as much as possible, hugging onto the walls.
Very tidy final corner. Lovely.
I think this is going to be around some of the times we're going to see in X1 this lap. Oh,
Yeah.
just
What a
outside.
lap. 27.8. Well done.
27.9. Mag's on a cooldown. Shikari is down. Jeff's on a lap just now. He's just under 2/10 up. Coming into the straight up to the final turn. Final DRS zone.
There we get on the final corner.
Might see
Nice
Jeff
and
in the
tidy.
27s.
Yeah.
5, 27. I think he's going to be in the early 28s.
just
He is. He's a
out.
28-1.
28.1. Not a bad effort, Jeff.
Fritzy backing out even though they were up.
Yeah.
Tome just really hasn't had a well put together session at all.
No.
Had an invalidation. So I do believe that's it.
Yep. I think
Can't
that's
see
our
anybody
final
else on the lap.
standings.
Yeah. So Mantic Mikat has put himself on pole with a 27.8, followed by Lucia in second with a 27.9. Those are the only two drivers in the 27s. Then we got Magic Mag, Edgar, Jeff, Shikari and Zola all within 3/10 of each other in the early 28s. And then a bit further back to Boothie in the 28.8, Fritzy 29.3, and then two drivers in the 31s who are Tome and Vipper.
So it looks like there's a good chance you might get 3 groups on track. Might we not?
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to tell. I think we've got some outliers there. Obviously, we don't know what Lowe could have done because he had a quali ban.
Yeah.
And I don't think Tome really got any laps together there. And Tome, I think, will start at the back, even though Lowe
Yeah,
retired
the 5 place
because of the
penalty
5 place
should be-
grid
yeah.
penalty, yeah. obviously know from what happened with Smaller Smiley last week that regardless of who's at fault, they won't stop the session for that, so they'll just have to take the 5 place grid penalty on the chin.
There you go.
So there's our final standings for the race. As we mentioned there, Tome's got 5 place grid penalty, so we'll start from the back, I believe. I think it'll put him behind Low.
Not entirely sure, but I think that's what'll happen. So, strategy tour. What do you think?
Oh god, see, this is a really interesting one because
Yeah.
like it really depends on whether you think there'll be an early safety car or not, or if you had your Weetabix this morning and you're feeling a bit brave and going for a softer strategy.
I think either way it's a gamble, isn't it? Because you never know
Yeah.
around this track. With it, there's always a high probability of safety cars too. So, yeah, I mean, personally, I'd be going hard
Like
medium, but I've seen a number of different strategies on the grid.
yeah, absolutely. I think, well, often the speculation is that the safe bet to go for at the start of the race is either soft or medium if you think there's going to be an early safety car, because then you can dump those tyres and run with softer compounds to the end of the race. But I always kind of feel that that strategy is open to you if you run with a hard tyre, because you can extend or you can switch to that same strategy. So you kind of have more options at that point. But the game also does tell you that soft medium is possible at this track, but I think you'd have to be pretty good on your tyre wear to make that work. I know I certainly
Yeah,
couldn't.
no, I'm not confident enough to make that work, but we'll see. At the moment, we've got a couple starting on the softs. Well, four to be. But I don't know if that'll change.
Yeah, we got Lincoln speculating that pole in X1 will be a 26.5. Well, if it is, I won't be on pole because I can't go that quick.
Yeah, same here.
Running soft here is at the start is a death sentence. Well, I think it is a gamble for sure because you're definitely betting on there being an early safety car, for that to work out, because you're kind of committing yourself to a two-stop strategy by doing that. Because I'm not sure you can make it work.
Yeah, we've got some quali merchants, myself included.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
You TT like guys just love to pound rounds
Just
doing lap
practice on
after
TT
lap.
only. Yeah,
So
so
we'll
at
just
the
be
moment
waiting
we've
for
got
the.
Lucia Lou. She's on the hards. Magic Mag also on the hards. Meerkats. Mantix on the mediums.
Seeing some of those drivers towards the back who are taking that gamble that there'll be a safety car, or maybe they're just going with a game that says that you can do soft medium. I really prefer not to run the medium at the start of the race because the heavy fuel, the tyres do tend to get quite hot, and you really only see the benefit of those tyres for 2 or 3 laps, I think, before the hard really starts to come into its own.
Yeah.
But yeah, a mixture of strategies, which is good. Or not good, depending on which way you look at it, because there's nothing worse than you're setting up with your hard or medium tyres and you see that all the drivers around you are on softs.
Yeah. Right, what time did we go?
I haven't
You know,
seen a
just
message. I was just gonna check out
yeah.
a couple of bits. So, um,
Oh, there's
I,
always
I
some.
as with last week, I did a research on Wikipedia for some facts on the track. So, um,
Yeah,
last
of course
the
you did.
fastest the fastest race and lap at this track is that man we do not speak of, Mr. Verstappen.
I wasn't going to say it, mate.
Sorry for any Max fans out there, but can't stand the guy. So he has the racing fastest lap, which is a 1 minute 31.9, which we will definitely see beaten out. I've seen first full racing laps on the hard tyre be around about mid-30s, so we should very much see that beaten.
Yeah.
And
Also, just a
and
point
in
of
fact, we've
interest.
seen the pole position record beaten as well today because the pole. Well, in fact, no, this was just last season. The pole position was Perez with a 28.2. So the
That's really
drivers who
good
are in the
already.
27s, well done. You've
Well
been
done.
round faster than Perez. Whether that's a big accolade or not, I don't know because Perez, well, he's Perez, isn't he?
Yeah, just a note here as well. Just so you're aware, it's Mike, Shaqiri, and Buffy are the only guys on pad controller,
Oh,
apparently.
we're gonna,
So
yeah, we're gonna have a lobby reset. I've just seen
yeah,
because we've
migrating
got
host. Just seen.
yeah, some people's wheels are not connecting.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, we'll just wait for our invite.
Cue the elevator music.
Well, unless you plan to hum that, I don't have that planned
I
in.
thought you might have had some there ready to go.
No, because
Well,
it's
you
not
need to be more
my Twitch
prepared,
account.
Tom.
It's not linked into my. It's not linked into all that stuff that I've
You've
got.
got
So.
elevator music on your Twitch account if you're not. You know that classic one.
Elevator music.
That's what
That's
it
so
is.
mean. That's so mean.
Uh,
So just so
well,
you know, guys, Asperfrog will not be back. Like, not unless he's more complimentary.
if only they knew.
See if we can see if the session's up and running.
Yeah, just pop an invite across when you're in. I'm just gonna nip for the toilet. Right, to be back in the lobby.
Okay, we're just waiting for everybody to get ready. Hopefully everybody's wheels will stay connected this time.
Fingers crossed, eh?
Once again, Codemasters showing how they are amongst the elite.
Please don't go on a rant.
So while you were away, Lincoln was asking what happened to Nert on your gamer tag.
I got rid of it. I was getting grief off you every week, so.
Yeah, well, it was stupid.
We'll be tipping to win.
Almost changed it to Nert Stone Shuffle just to show you how annoying and stupid it was.
Let me just change myself to spectator because you go.
Who are we tipping
I've
to
done it,
win?
Mike.
Oh, I can't. I don't think I can really look beyond Lucia, to be honest. I think even though she didn't get pole, I think the way the lap was put together was just,
It was proper. It looked
yeah,
really good.
it was a
Yeah.
solid lap.
I'm going to agree with you on this one.
But we
You're welcome,
can't really,
Mike.
you can't count out Mantic though, can we? Right up there. Pole position. What was it? Less than a tenth, I think it was in the end. So should be a good battle out front. Judging by the quali paces, Frog was saying earlier on, it looks like there might be
Yeah,
two
I'm
or three
expecting it to
packs
be.
that sort of develop across the race.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think the middle pack will be quite close as well. Or middle to back, it might just be one. We'll see. Obviously, it depends if you get dropped out of the RS as well. It's so powerful and the slipstream is around here that once you're out of it, it's really difficult to get back in.
Once again, we're going to get this like wonderful view of the pit lane. It'd be kind of nice if they programmed something interesting in, wouldn't it? Like, I don't know, like a
Yeah.
like a helicopter
Instead of
shot of the
just looking
track
at
or
an empty
something.
pit lane. Yeah. Hopefully on the next game, eh?
Remember when I first started playing the game, I thought it was quite cool that your gamer tag was above the garages.
Yeah.
But I don't. I think they've taken that away now. I don't think it does it anymore.
No, it's still there.
Is it?
You can see it now above Williams. Lucy Lou. The flag.
My God, my screen must be set quite dark. I can't see that.
Just your old age. That's what that is.
Oh yeah, that's probably is. Yeah, I probably can't see the
To
screen.
get
Can
them
I?
eyes tested. Old man Thomas. Oh.
Well, I guess the other factor as well is that if we have safety cars, it might just not come down to who is the fastest driver across the race distance. It might come down to those who think on their feet best about strategy, changing tyres, track position,
Also,
these sorts of bits.
yeah, the key thing also is staying out of trouble. It's so easy. If something goes wrong ahead, it's so easy to get collected.
Well, that's it. I mean, as you
Um,
saw yesterday at turn one, for me, it was literally
yeah,
cautious into turn one, and because a driver ahead had taken turn two quite a lot tighter than you normally would, it just left no space. And so, really not at fault either driver. It's just that can just happen, and
yeah.
very
Just all of a
difficult to
sudden you've got
recover.
nowhere to go. Hopefully we don't see that.
Um,
It'd be nice to see everyone get through lap one, okay?
and Zola sent me a clip earlier on. Schumacher had spun out in sector one, and a
Yeah,
few of the
he
drivers
sent me it
arrived.
too.
A few drivers arrived on the scene quite quickly afterward, and if not for some good reactions, that would have been another like huge accident. So that's another thing, and that's what this track was originally criticised for when it first joined the F1 calendar. Was they thought it was going to be just mega dangerous because you've got so little view of what's on the track ahead around some of these turns.
Yeah. No, I did say to Mike, he done well. Done well to avoid it. There's your friend Jay in the chat as well. He's just
Jeez,
popping in.
Right, let's have a quick look and see if folk are going for the same strategy as before. No, we've got a bit of more of a mixture actually. Either that or they've forgotten to do their strat, because sometimes people
Yeah.
do.
Drivers, please don't forget to do your strat.
And please don't forget to put your setups on.
Yeah, even more important setups. So we've got Jeff Edgar on softs. I believe Jeff was on mediums before, was he not?
Yeah, you're right, Lincoln. They did. They sort of opened out the track a little bit in some of the areas. So one of the most obvious places is the back straight, where
Yeah.
basically where the flat curb is where the wall used to come to. But it's still not great in places like that first sector. You pretty much you can't do anything to make that more open because it's built around the city essentially, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you're You just have to trust that there's nobody round the corner that you're gonna smack into.
Yeah, turn 11 is a good example, you know. Like says, it's still bad. It's blind. I'm not going to disagree with you there.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely blind. And when you're firing into the corners as fast as you possibly can, you're just gonna have no chance to react at all. So, guess in those circumstances, it'll be what it'll be, as they say in one of my favorite TV shows. Hold on to your butts.
Right. There we go.
Yeah. Setting up for the formation lap.
Formation lap.
So here we go. Are we going to have the same as last week? Are we going to see loads of weavers taking all the life out of their tyres? Or are we going to see them warming using their brakes? Oh, no. Still got some weavers.
Yeah, it's the Alpha Tauris again. They were doing it last week. The same culprits, damn it.
It's not an exaggeration to say at some tracks you can take up to 5% of the life of your tyres out on a lap by weaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Lincoln turning through turn 7 at 160 miles an hour. And you can't see the next apex, yep. There's several points of this track that are like that.
I love that about this track.
I do as well. There's so much just like...
It just has a certain element of excitement to it, doesn't it? It's fast, flowy, I love it. I mean,
you're trusting the car's going to stick
right.
when you throw it into these turns as well. Because there's a very real possibility that while you're obviously like looking out for somebody else being an obstacle, you become the obstacle yourself.
Yeah. It's quite a long formation lap, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just seeing how far ahead that Mantic's pulled. He clearly thinks he's already got the heat in his tyres.
That's interesting. So we've got Jeff and Fritzy both starting on the softs.
Yeah, plenty of weaving going on. Oh, Boothy's decided he wants some more relaxation time before he joins the grid.
Leave him to it. Right. Moment of truth.
We've just got Tome lining up at the back. Unfortunately, Jeff has missed his pit box, so he's been disqualified. So is Fritzy.
Yeah, so is Fritzy, yeah.
So they'll
Both
start
guys
a
on the
couple of
softs.
meters back. Okay, so here we go.
Hope everyone. Lights.
Oh, I was a long hold and they're out now, so off we go down towards
away we
turn
go.
1.
Oh, we've gone 3 or 4 wide.
Oh, very neat and tidy through turns 1 and 2. See
Yeah.
what it's going to be like down to the... Got to watch on board from 3rd place as we head down into through the first sector.
Yeah, I'm Mantic.
All very well behaved. Oh, we've got a bit of a tap up front. Got a battle between Lucia and Mantic for the lead.
Yeah.
Maybe not willing to sit behind.
Oh, I think she might have it. No.
Do you know what I think this is? I think this is that Mantic didn't warm his tyres enough. It's gone deep.
Could be right, yeah.
It looks like he's understeering. Or it's...
Yeah, he did.
You have to really trust the person beside you to make this move work.
Yeah. Brilliant driving so far.
I think
both
Lucia
drivers.
back out. She did. She did.
Nice
Oh,
one.
Mantic's gone wide.
Mantic went deep.
He's going to lose
And
second
that's
as well. Mag's gone
Yeah.
through.
That's unfortunate.
Might even lose out to Jeff as well.
Yeah, Jeff's up to P3 now. You know what, Jeff's making them soft tyres work for him. Jeff's up to P2, is he? He's on the exit with Mark.
He'll be regretting it if he doesn't get a safety car though.
Yeah.
Oh, Mantic pushing down into turn 1. Oh. Wisely backed out. Jeff able to take turn 2 tighter, getting on the inside of Mag, but Mag will have to line into the next turn. Oh! Mag clipped the corner. Jeff had to back out, and now Mantic's right on the back of Jeff.
Yeah, all this battling is just helping Lucia. She's off into the distance now by the look of it. Maybe 2 seconds already.
Yep, you're absolutely right. This trio are taking chunks of time out of each other by battling this heavily. Oh! Mantic's just kissed the wall again.
Yeah, I think Jeff's just gonna wait for the RSs, you know, and make them put them soft tyres to use.
Yeah, I think if it were me in Jeff's shoes, I think I'd be a bit more aggressive than that. Because he's gonna lose the light. He's gonna lose the best of these tires very, very quickly.
Yeah, within the next 2 laps, they're gonna drop off.
Oh my goodness! Look at the difference down the straight.
Straight line speed, he must be running a lot of weight.
Mag just pulled away.
He's going to use more than the RSs, you know. They've got roughly the same ERS.
Well, there you go, there's Mantic going past Jeff.
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff's got Edgar on the outside.
I think Jeff's running far too much weight.
Nice bit of wheel banging going on there. Makes me think of that term that I absolutely hate. Rubbing is racing. I kind of always felt that if you're rubbing, you're not doing it properly.
You're not doing it properly.
Look how much quicker Jeff is through Sector 1. I think he's running quite a bit higher downforce than the others around him.
I'd say he's running quite a lot more.
But the pack's all very close, so you've got a 1.7 second gap between first and second, then everybody is within DRS all the way back to Tome, who's sitting in 11th, 2.3 seconds off Zola.
Yep.
It's all been very well behaved. Probably shouldn't say that, now there'll be like massive accident or something.
But there's the 50 groups I was talking about. Lucia, also on her own. We've got the middle guys.
Oh, that's Mantic flashing already. Lap 3 and he's burnt through his ERS.
That's less than ideal.
Maybe not the best of strategy calls. Now they're on the back of Mag. They will have DRS to make this overtake happen. Ooh. Easy.
Got it done. Nice move.
Mag's on the hard tyre, remember? The only one in the top trio that is. So they've got Jeff behind on the soft, Mag on the hard, and then Mantic and Lucia are both on mediums.
Yeah, depending on how the race pans out, these hard runners have got a still in it. They're always still in it.
I think I can bring up that, can't I? Which tyre they're on. Yep. So the next highest hard runner is Edgar in 5th place, who's sitting just on the back of Jeff at the moment.
And then we've got Low in 8th place.
Yep.
It's interesting to me that only 3 drivers are on the hards.
It'll be exactly what we were talking about before the race, isn't it? Though it'll be that they thought there would be an early safety car.
You see, he's just got to manage that gap now out front. He's pushed too hard, just manage the gap. Still got 80% ERS.
Mag's going to make a move, I think, on Mantic into the final turn.
Yeah, Mantic's
just
got
left the car width.
No ERS to defend with, really.
Well, Mantic will just sit behind here, get the DRS. Yeah.
Mantic's got DRS, yeah.
Yeah, he'll sit just behind for it. He'll have a bit of drive in there. So Mantic back up into 2nd place.
Next, have a look around the inside.
Meanwhile, while these two battle, it's keeping Jeff within touching distance of them.
More importantly for Edgar, he's staying on the back of that pack, and he's on the hard tyres, like you said before.
Yeah, sitting cushy there.
Oh, Jeff's caught the curb.
Jeff's caught it, gone wide.
Yeah, that curb features your car. Mantic's got
3 second penalty. He must have run wide on the exit.
Yeah.
It's quite early in the race for a 3 second penalty as well.
Yeah.
Probably a result of how much battling they were doing.
I feel for Jeff there. That corner catches me out every now and again.
Yeah. You do love that sausage curb, don't you?
Not setting you up for one of them again. That's it now. You get no more. That one was 3.
So the AlphaTauri's sitting very pretty at the moment, both on hard tyres. 3rd and 4th at the moment. They'll be on the quicker medium at the end of the race if we go without safety cars.
I'd take they're in the best position.
Certainly feels that way to me.
Mike's got me, man, sir.
I think a lot is going to depend on how quick Lucia is on those hard tyres when she moves over to them.
I mean, she's driving a real tidy race so far. Managing the car.
Oh, and has not burnt a single bit of ERS.
Yeah, that's... Absolutely, it's 2.4 seconds now. That'd be a nice position to be in, wouldn't it? 6 laps in, 2.5 seconds in front, 100% ERS. That's what dreams are made of, that's all.
That's what dreams are made of, yeah.
Dreams are made of.
Welcome to Max Verstappen's 22 and 23 seasons. And here we got Mantic on the back of Magic Mag again.
Yeah. Oh. He's going for it.
He's going for it. This is a very difficult corner to make this work. Oh, nicely done, both of you.
Nice for both drivers. Booty gets a 3 second time penalty.
He's going to immediately lose the plate. Oh, yeah, did leave enough space. Mag's immediately taking the place back. They're both running very low on ERS now.
That else to be a good battle, this.
I think it's a good idea for Edgar, who's sat behind with considerably more ERS, mid-70s by the look of it, just watching this all play out. Because actually with the DRS, they're keeping within touching distance of Lucia at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pushing each other along.
Shikari's just made the move on low. Jeff kind of sat by himself now a bit.
Yeah, he used to be in no man's land. Unfortunately, that ride on the sausage curb has set him back a bit.
I guess the option for these soft runners could be to run a soft hard strategy.
Yep.
Those hards will be horrendous at the end of the race.
Yeah. I mean, you do start to come back to you once the fuel drops out, but yeah, the hards are going to be hitting at the
They're
end.
going to be very squirmy.
Yeah.
So still the closest battle on track is for second place.
Mag. He's got to the inside again.
Yeah.
Gone to the outside now. Got the move done.
It's just going to be so difficult for one of these guys to break off and really pull away, because now Bag will have the DRS.
To be honest, Edgar's in a fantastic position. He could, on the next DRS straight, use his battery and push past the both of them, hopefully get closer to Lucia.
Oh, very right from Mag. Edgar up the inside.
Edgar's not using his battery, he's still got 87%. He's
You've got to think if these guys were in a chat, they might be talking to each other saying, can you give me a go at the car ahead? Because I've got enough ERS to break the DRS train and just pull away.
He's got to be sitting on 95% now, so yeah.
Jeff's closing in again on these battling cars ahead.
Back in the mix, I think he might get DRS. Come on, Jeff, use your battery.
Oh, Edgar hit
Edgar's
the
made a
sausage
mistake.
curb.
Seeing that, to me, that's with him just following and not being able to get past. I think he was quicker than what he was showing there.
Let's see what he does now that he's dropped behind Jeff. Is he going to start burning some of that ERS, which is up in the 90s now? Yep. Burning to get on back on the back of that second and third place, which is I think where he wants to be.
He's got the battery to get there, and he could probably take Jeff with him too. Him and Jeff could work together now and catch up to the front group.
I think Jeff's tyres are going to be done.
Yeah, he might be able to. Well, he's going to get the RS now, where the other two have got no battery, and
Make quite
he
easy
might
work
get back
of
into
that.
the RS. Yep. Yeah, he's using his battery now.
It's a shame that this
You
is
think
what
of
that
Jim
battery's
Shaw?
had to be used for, isn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking if he'd used it last time
Oh,
around.
that's Mag gone
before-
deep into turn 1. 3-second time
Yep.
penalty. So that's second and third on 3 seconds now.
Yeah. Not even halfway through yet.
I have to say, see, when you start getting through lap sort of 10 to 13 on those hard tyres, the rear of your car does start to feel pretty loose.
Yeah, you notice it getting really twitchy very quickly. And you have to come off a couple of percent on your driver and just take a bit off each lap.
Jeff using the DRS quite nicely to hang on to the back of Edgar. Again, showing how difficult it is to break that.
Yeah, I mean, if Jeff can stay here, he's in a good position. He can stay in that DRS, stay with the lead group. I mean, he's got them shots for 9 laps already. He won't be far off boxing.
Atlantic round the outside again. Oh, into the inside of the next turn. Oh, yeah, he's made the move again, which is just going to immediately swap back.
I mean, give him the due. These two have been brilliant battling.
Edgar's within the DRS now. Burn about half of his ERS to get there.
Just while all this is going on as well, if you notice, Lucy is now on 3.5 seconds in front.
Yeah, I've just jumped on board and seen that she's started using some of that ERS energy she's got.
Yeah. Now's the time to just kick on.
Yeah, I would be thinking about gap building as well, I think. Guys, all the drivers seem to be coping quite well with the degradation on the tyres.
Yep. Jeff especially.
Yeah,
Jeff's doing really well.
he's using that DRS quite nicely to keep him
Yeah.
where he needs to be. I think if it was clean air without that, I think probably struggled to keep up. Oh,
Oh,
as we
Oh,
talk,
he's
he
just
hits the
broken.
wall. Sorry, Jeff.
still there. Sorry, Jeff. Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't watch him. Don't watch him.
Shikari and Low battling. Low ran wide. Shikari should have the DRS here. Get the overtake
Just
done.
activated it.
Oh,
got
this is
space.
all very tight.
This is close.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh,
Low's
he's
back
went
tire,
deep.
but Shikari's gone too far, too deep, and Low's taken the place back
Oh.
again.
Yeah.
Let's put Mike on, so Mike's gone around the outside of Shikari. Trying to make some moves now.
Actually, don't mind.
Some would say about time. Not me.
Oh,
And Low pits, the
Well,
first of our
there's the
cars
box.
to pit.
on the hearts. Interesting. It's had
If he
early.
started on anything other than the hard tyre, this would be around the window you'd be stopping to take hards to the end.
He's got wing
maybe
damage.
one
He's
lap
having a
later.
replacement wing. And that's why he's boxed. He's got wing damage off that incident. Yeah, he's got a fresh wing put on. Fresh set of mediums. You know, box now. We might see drivers coming in this for the next lap. You see us back up to 73%, so he's burning a little bit on the exits and managing that gap nicely.
Pack are all still together.
Yeah, Jeff's doing very well on these softs.
It's Mantic going for the move again into the final turn. Will he play chicken for the DRS line? Oh, Mantic will have it. Oh, no, he didn't get it.
Mag got it. Yeah, Mag got it. Interesting.
That's weird.
Now Edgar goes through.
There you go. This is what we've been waiting for a while. Edgar to make his move.
Teamwork.
Now the question is his teammate going to sit in front of him, or are they going to try and work together, or are they going to swap places?
Ideally, we want to be working together.
Well, Mag's on quite well, no ERS, like literally in the 5% bracket there. Edgar's sitting about half.
If that was me and you tonight, I'd be telling you to get out of the way. If I was in Edgar's position, I'd be like, out the way.
So what makes you think it would be that way around though?
If it was a if.
You drink that
People make it
ERS
past
honestly
10
like it's going out of fashion. So Edgar looking like he's going to make a move on Mag. No, thinking better of it, sitting behind at the moment. Mantic's losing touch. I think he is now. He's having to burn a little bit to get by. I think he might have thought his teammate was going to back out a little bit. So this is going to be the question, are they going to swap positions? Yeah. See you checking out up front. No, Mag's backing out. So I think, oh, Ed Edgar's gone deep into turn 1, that didn't help. Now, let's see if Edgar can start closing the gap to see it out front.
At the moment, it's getting big after that. That's turn 1.
Jeff, I'm going to say the same thing to you as I said to Mike last week. You don't pay for the tyres, you can change them at some point. I think Jeff's going for the softer strategy. I think he's going to shift to the mediums, isn't he?
Yeah.
Honestly, I genuinely, I couldn't do that. I would be all over the place right now with those softs at 12 laps. So
yeah. We've got a recommended pitch for being this lap, the medium runners.
Yeah. 13 is about where the hard runners would normally stop as well.
Yeah, I think you should be getting medium runners in now.
I wonder if the medium runners are going on to run softs at the end.
Yeah, White's in the pit.
So Mag has decided he's not going to stick behind Edgar and is overtaking him on the back straight.
He stays out. 2-second tire penalty for 50.
See what folk are on now. So we've got Mag, Meerkat, Fritzy and Boothie all on 3 seconds. Interesting, these two overtaking each other in the DRS zones have taken 6/10 out of Lucia ahead.
Yeah. That's the way to do it if your teammates.
Who doesn't really seem to be ERS burning at the moment still. But Edgar's still sitting on quite a lot as well. That's the fastest lap from Fritzy, who's stopped, I assume. Yep, 2 laps. So Jeff in for his mediums.
Goes in for the set of softs.
So Jeff is going for the softer strategy of going for the soft medium. So this is about the right time to stop for the medium tyre as well. So they'll definitely see him through to the end.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd want to be in Shikari's car though. Taking those
softs to the end.
softs to the end. You can be quite punishing on those on lighter fuel. You're chucking it about a bit. I think our hard runners might be holding out for softs.
It's a very good chance.
I wouldn't. I think the medium's a very good tyre around here.
I think the better overall. The final stint. The drop off on the softs is too fast for myself.
Oh, they've taken quite a bit of time out of Lucia there, but they both ballsed up turn 1 and 2 and lost it all again.
Yeah. Coming out the pits. Jeff's gone past. Oh, Jeff comes out just in front. Mantic's on the soft tyres as well, so
Yeah,
that's another
10
interesting
laps
one.
on the softs at the end. We'll see how they stack up against Jeff's mediums.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to watch.
Oh, Jeff got a bit squirmy there. Edgar's dropped out of DRS. Oh man, burn some of that ERS. Let's go.
Yeah, he's being a little bit stingy with his ERS, isn't he? Not?
Yeah,
He should be boxing shortly. I mean, you don't
another
wanna be-
driver who thinks he pays for his resources. So we got Mantic sitting on the back of Jeff just now. DRS. Oh, he's
Yeah,
holding
that's the
off. He's
closest at the
waiting.
moment.
He's waiting for the next zone, I think. Oh, kind of balls up that turn though, but I think yeah, the extra grip from the softs is going to give him a really good run here.
Yeah, just depends how long that lasts.
Mantic on pretty much no ERS right now. Jeff doesn't look like he's going to have enough to pass him into turn 1. So Mantic's in with a reasonable shout of break in DRS here with his soft tyres. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Edgar's
Mantic again,
boxed
he's on the
for the soft tyre.
10% again. Oh, for the soft.
So Edgar did go from hard to soft. Okay, that's a sentence I never want to ever say again. But let's move on quickly.
Yeah, so Mantic's got less than 10%. Well, he's on 10% now, ERS, and Jeff's sitting close to 50, so it'll be interesting to see if Jeff uses battery to stay with him.
Makes me even more curious if Edgar and Mag are talking to each other. Because if they're not, did Edgar undercut his teammate? And he was the car behind at the time. Coming up on Jeff. He's gonna,
that way.
oh, gonna get held up a little bit here, waiting for the next zone. And then Jeff's gonna feel a bit of deja vu here. This is exactly where Mantic got past him.
So Edgar's making good use of them soft tyres.
Yeah, I don't think Meerkat's going to be able to defend because, again, he's on less than 5% ERS and Edgar's pushed to get on the back of them.
Lucia, who was our race leader, has now come out to the pit in P5.
Yeah, just come out behind Jeff. So we've got Mag, who's playing the safety car chicken game out front, I think.
Yeah.
Will it come out
There's
and
always one.
put me in first? Well, judging with what we've seen so far, I don't think it's likely. Have we even had a yellow flag yet?
No.
It's all been very well behaved.
To keep it clean. Yeah, they've done very well. So let's see if Lucia can make light work of Jeff. Work her way back to the front.
Oh, Jeff clips the wall.
Jeff clipping the wall, yeah.
I think
So
this will be the run.
old man, Jeff.
It depends. Lucia might choose to sit behind here. No, no,
Go
they're going
for
for it. Oh, you got to trust he's backed out. Oh, that was a very risky move. I
Yeah.
personally wouldn't be trying round the outside there, but
Yeah, I
each to
think
their own.
that could have went very wrong.
You just don't know if the
Very
driver on your
quickly.
inside's going to back out or not.
Yeah.
So we've got Edgar and
Mantic
Mantic all
just-
over the top of each
Yeah,
other.
Mantic just gets ahead. Mag's now in the pit. I'm guessing he's going to soft ice it to them hard.
Mantic has no ERS. He's not going to be able to get even close to defending that. I think Mag's left it too late this pit stop. I think that puts him
Yeah,
out of running.
he's lost himself a lot of time by staying out on them hards.
Lucia kind of left herself open to the undercut here, so it's going to be a bit of a battle to take the win now.
Yeah,
And she's also battling being out of... Oh no, she's got herself back in DRS. Well done.
just, yeah. I was just watching that. It's just got back in. Still got 50% battery, so you've got Mantic on 10%, Edgar on 30. Should make an interesting battle.
It's going to have to be moves for the win though, isn't it?
Yeah. Interesting to see if one of them goes for it, or if they all just stay together, try and save battery.
Just jumped on board with Low on the back of Shikari just in time to see him do a four-wheel drift there. That was lovely.
Yeah.
Well held.
Fritzy's just got what I believe to be a second 3-second time penalty.
Have a look.
Is it a second?
No, that's the wrong one. There we go. 6 seconds for Fritzy, yep. Everybody
Yeah,
else is
that's
on
the
3
second one.
seconds.
So that will be music to Mike's ears at the moment because that'll
And
be on the plate.
that's Lucia past Mantic. Is Mantic going to back
Past
out?
the start
No,
of the
Mantic's
race.
trying to hold the place. Oh, that's a tap.
There's contact.
Oh, I think that was a bit optimistic trying to hang it on the inside there.
Yeah.
So next in the crosshairs is Edgar.
Looks like he's well and truly in the crosshairs just now.
Seen quite a lot of aggressive driving here from Lucia. A couple of
Yeah.
overtakes that were tough ones to pull off.
It's not the type of overthink you go for, is it?
I generally prefer to play a percentages game.
And how's that going for you so far?
Well, that depends on whether people allow time and space.
You've got that magnet on your card, haven't you?
Yeah. Maybe I should take Magic Mag's gamer tag.
Yeah.
So half a second now the gap. They're on fairly similar amounts of ERS, so I think this is going to be a position swap to the end.
Yeah. I see Mike just trying to get into the RS of Booty and 50. He was close then, he's just dropped out.
We've got Boothie
Oh,
right on the back
get
of
back in.
Fritzy. Will it be
Yeah.
a move? I'm going to jump to Low though, who looks like he's right on the back of
Lucia.
Shikari.
So Lucia's just made the move into turn 1.
So it's going to be about whether Edgar can stick with her now.
Similar
5
on the
laps to go.
RS, so...
Oh, he's had a
Mike
moment
has made a
though.
mistake. He's had a
That
little
dirty
wiggle.
air. It's so difficult to break that DRS. You have to be
Yeah.
considerably quicker.
It's with another 3-second time
Edgar's
penalty, so that's
not-
9.
Oh, Edgar's dropped out. I think that might be it.
Oh.
I think that might be race over.
Yeah, Fitty's got another 3-second time penalty. He's battling with Booty. Mike
So
has just got
Mag's
into the RS.
made it up
so-
to Jeff and is making the move and has it done easily. DRS very powerful there. So what was that? Yeah, Fritzy up to 9 seconds, Boothie up to 6. Shikari just missed the turn there as we were watching. So this becomes the question, this battle between Lowe and Shikari about what tyre is better, a 6-lap-old soft or a 9-lap-old medium.
What would you say?
I think I'd prefer to be on the medium if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Oh, Shikari going for the inside. Oh, there's contact. And Shikari can't keep it on the road. And he's had a half spin. Mantic picks up another 3 seconds. That's him up to 6.
That's going to put Magic Mag back in the mix.
Yeah, it most certainly does. And actually, Jeff quite easily claiming a podium at the moment based on that.
Yeah.
So,
Jeff's tyres starting to come to play now because he looks to be gaining on Manta quite a bit.
you would think so. I just think that Jeff's going to find it really tough to get an overtake done with the wings he's running.
Yeah.
He's very obviously been much slower on the straights. He's got Mag behind him now. And that's Mag round the outside. So now we'll see what that car has in a straight line.
Dumping his ERS.
Can he get them back into one? Yep. Because Mag is completely out, I think. Yep, he is. Oh, no. Had to back out.
Just not got enough straight line speed, has he?
No. Battling a car ahead that's got no ERS left and you can't get the overtake done with ERS deploy and DRS pretty much means you're carrying too much wing.
I mean, I suppose what could be good for Jeff if he can stay with Mag, and Mag can bring him up to closer to Meerkat.
Yep, just pull him along.
Jeff's then he's going to be looking at a P3.
I think it's, what, 3 seconds Mag is on at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. About 22, 25. Got Lucia managing that gap at the front at the moment. Just
Well,
over
they're
1
both
second.
on similar amounts of ERS.
Dixie gets another tire penalty. That's 12 seconds now.
So close to DRS here for Edgar. Yeah, he's in it now. He must be catching the slipstream now.
Yeah. Right, so something that you missed there, Tom Sol. Right, I've got Mantips on 6 seconds of penalty, so that's an easy podium for Jeff. You can stay with Mag. Pretty now has 12 seconds of penalties.
Scouting with a disqualification.
That's one of my practice runs, isn't it?
Yeah, it does seem like that, doesn't it? Where you just decide that instead of driving Jeddah, you're going to drive Catalunya instead.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Edgar.
Oh, he just clipped the wall a little bit there. He's pushing really hard to stay on the back of Lucia.
Yeah, he was in the RS just then. He's.
Oh, Fritzy's now.
Oh, he's out. Fritzy's out.
Oh, is that a
I didn't see
retirement in
what
the
happened
pits,
to
is it?
Yeah, it looks to be. It's not being his race, unfortunately.
So, a little bit of a gap between most drivers. The closest in the whole field at the moment is in fact this battle for first and second, where Edgar's desperately trying to get into DRS. I think if they manage it, they're going to be right on the back of Lucia up front.
I think he might have got it.
No,
I
it's
think he might. Yeah,
just
he's
dropped
got
it again.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he got it. He's got the RS. Edgar was right in, just in. There you go. It's got to bring it back into this turn. Well done. Gonna put the pressure on Lucia for final couple of
Definitely
laps.
So ERS levels are very close.
Yeah, very similar. This should be interesting.
Oh, this is that thing, isn't it? Where do you make the over? Oh, he's kind of botched turn 2. still making time up on the car ahead.
Yeah, I think what I need to do now is just monitor the battery. I'd stay behind, save it, and then go for the move later on.
Well, there's not much more later on, is there?
Yeah.
There's only one more lap.
Yeah.
I think we'll see Lucia hold on to her ERS for defence. But you've got to make sure you get the move done at the right DRS zone, or else you're just going to get taken back again.
Yeah.
Ideally, you want to be leaving it into the last turn. If you leave it into the one to the line, it's a risky run out of like track before you get to the start finish line. Look at the closing speed there. It's gonna be a photo finish, this one. Oh, a bit of gameplay coming in here. Lucia's decided she wants to be in second.
Smart play. She's got more battery as well.
Well, it might be if it works.
Hector's going for it.
Yeah, he'll be trying to brake.
It's going to come down to the final.
I wouldn't have bound it there, because Lucia won't go for the overtake into turn 1-2 because there's DRS zones later in the lap.
But Jeff now dropped to 2.7 seconds behind Manta.
Doesn't really matter, he's going to take that place off Mantic anyway because of time penalties, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm thinking of Mag. Is he going to be able to... Because Mag's only got 3 seconds as penalty, so... At the moment, he's out. Hopefully he can...
Looks like it'll be a solid 4th place for the man who ran his softs until they were through to the court.
See her playing this smart. Keeping tight, keeping close.
Yeah,
Egger's got no battery.
He's got nothing left. Yeah, you got to say Lucia's in the best position here. Yeah. Oh, and Edgar's had a moment. Oh my goodness! No, she's going. She's going. Oh, I think you backed off too much there, Edgar, if you wanted a chance up to the line. Good traction, yeah, that should be it. And a clever piece of driving from Lucia means that she comes home with a win. After honestly dominating for most of the race.
Yeah,
and it's a
brilliant drive.
2-3 for AlphaTauri.
Yeah, we've got Jeff P4.
Yeah, on time penalty count back. Mantic through in 5th. And then a little bit further back we've got Low crossing the line. And I think we'll see Boothie drop behind Shikari on time penalties.
Yeah, he's got 6 seconds.
Yeah, Shikari takes 7th, Boothie 8th. Mike showing how much he loves this track, coming home in 9th. Tom looks like he's on a fastest lap attempt right now. He's going down the back straight. Might double his points haul for the day if he takes fastest lap.
It's worth a go.
It is. Position. Got the space behind you, why not?
He's got no deploy left. Did you get it? No.
Nope. Fastest lap stays with Lucia.
Fastest lap. Yep.
And that's it.
That was an exciting final couple of laps, wasn't it?
Well, it was good. Like the front pack stuck together for quite a long time, like all sitting in each other's DRS. I do wonder if Edgar had been released a bit early in the race, if they would have been able to take more of a battle to Lucia up front.
I think so. I think if either got past his teammate and Manta early on when he had the battery to do so, it would have been interesting to watch, but it was anyway.
There you go, well done. There's Lucia, our victory today, with the maximum 26 points taken with fastest lap as well.
Absolutely fantastic drive.
And then a 2-3 for the AlphaTauri guys. Shall do well for them in the
That's it.
constructors battle.
Yeah. So, Tom, driver of the day. What's your thoughts?
Oh, it's a difficult one, isn't it? I have
Yeah.
to say, like, although Lucia probably made it a bit more difficult for herself than she needed to, I'd say I'd probably still give it to her because those were some aggressive moves made to get through the pack again after pitting a bit later and allowing a couple of the other drivers to undercut.
Yeah, she had to go for it.
But
And she
equally, I
did. And
think Edgar was a great drive as well. I just,
yeah. I don't
yeah,
think Jeff had a great drive as well. It's not to be sniffed at. He done well on them soft tyres.
yeah, maybe just go 5 clicks down on the rear wing next time, Jeff.
Yeah. Um,
So yeah, yeah, I think I'll stick with Lucia for driver of the day. Great drive.
okay. Can't argue with that.
Great. Well, that was round 4 of XRL X2. You've been in the hopefully pleasant company of Stone Shuffle and formerly Nert Frog, now Asthma Frog. Sorry, couldn't let that one go.
Never going to escape that one.
No, you're not. I actually can't remember what's next week.
Yeah, don't ask me. I normally ask you what's next week, so
Oh, that's good. This is showing our,
yeah.
our excellent level of preparation for today's race that we don't actually know what's next on the calendar. Let's see if I can get to it quicker than Mike can answer in the chat because I'm sure he's probably about to tell us.
I'm just got my eye on the chat waiting for Mike to say something. But
Highly competent.
Australia.
Yeah.
Mike beat you to it. Mike beat you to it.
So yeah, so
Thanks,
we have
Mike.
Australia next week. So bit of a change up in the tracks. Hopefully we'll see a bit of a
Yeah.
mixed up different order. So great. Thanks very much for watching and we will catch you soon.
Right.